My name is Isaac Pogisho from West Pokot County. Welcome to another episode of Amago Dorpers. Thank you.
Today we'll be looking at a question that we receive quite often on this channel, and that is, how does one start? How does one grow their flock? And this is a very wide topic, but in a nutshell, these are some of the principles one should look out, or guidelines, when you're starting your flock. One, you should start with the objectives. Why are you getting into Dorper sheep farming? Why do you want to grow your flock? And once that is clear, then you move into finding the best quality genetics that you can be able to find. Because by going for quality, you'll be able to shorten not only your journey, but also you'll be able to enjoy your journey much better. You should always aim to get the best quality that you can be able to get. Remember, even poor quality sheep still are going to need deworming. Hence, the need to only aim for the best quality you can be able to get, since it will pay in the long run. The other important thing to look at is feed. What is your source of feed? Why are you going to source your feed? And most importantly, what methods of keeping or grazing are you going to apply? Are you going to do the zero grazing concept, or are you going to go for the free range concept? Once you've identified what you need or what method you're going to use, then now you can concentrate on whether you'll be growing your feed or you'll be buying your feed. As we well know, the better source of crude protein that you can be able to get, this will go a long way in making and enabling your sheep to look and be healthy. Another important point to look at is the team. And when we talk about the team, this is both you and your labor force. You need to ensure that you are getting the very best you can be able to get in terms of competent personnel to manage your sheep. Competencies, the competence areas that one should look out for is someone who has a passion, someone who's honest, because without honesty, I believe you will find it very difficult to be able to meet or reach your vision. And for you, you should always aim to be a lifelong learner. Be ready to read more about the Dorper sheep, more about management, and to also be able to benchmark with other farmers or other Dorper farmers out there who are already more established than you are. Another important aspect to look at when it comes to growing your flock is to ensure that you are managing your costs. It is important to always run this as not only a business, but a profitable one for that matter. It is very important to ensure that you know where your break-even point is, which loosely translates to you knowing where your total costs are equal to your total revenues, and hence to be able to know what you may need to do to increase your revenues or reduce your costs, and hence increase your profitability. This is very important, especially if you are in it for either mutton production or you're a breeder. It's important to ensure that you are always tracking your costs. Proper record keeping is another important aspect as you grow your flock. It is important to keep good records both on production and on health. On production, you're looking at your lambings to ensure that your lambings are optimal, that at least you're having lambing rates of above 90%, and also to try and learn as much as possible why your lambing rates are going low and what you can do to mitigate that. Also, your health records should be up to date. In the cases of vaccinations, ensure that your animals are vaccinated timely, and also to ensure that your deworming is done also in a timely and efficient manner, because as we well know, worms will and are one of the biggest production losses in many livestock farms. Another important aspect to look at is the structure, and under structure we are looking at the housing. Ensure your housing is highly well ventilated. The animals are not congested. The animals are kept in a safe environment that is free from predators, and also that the animals are kept in an environment or in a structure and housing that gives them room to move around and it's easy to be cleaned, to ensure that there are no accumulation of dust and wetness on the floor, and this will keep away many of the diseases, including things like pneumonia and external parasites being a nuisance in your housing. So it is important as you grow your flock, keep those principles in mind, because they will go a long way in ensuring that your flock not only grows in numbers but also in quantity and in them being healthy. Hello, please remember to share with us under the comments, on the comments page, what your farm goals are. Are you doing it for mutton production? Are you doing it to become a breeder? Or you doing it as a hobby? So kindly share with us.
Wakulima wenzangu, zimebaki siku 114 Krismasi ituadie hapa. Mnanionyesha kondoo zenyu ziwe tayari kwenda soko. Kumbuka hii ndio wakati wetu wa kuvuna. Tia bidii, kondoo wanone, watengenezee chakula yao kirasmi. Hii inamaanisha utawekea mahindi kidogo pale, pamoja na hiki tunaita ochonga, wawekee korogea mzuri, nyasi katakata vizuri kama kitoweo, wawekee pale na umwagilie kidogo kale ka molasses. Ndugu yangu, dadangu, kondoo wako watanona vilivyo. Bidii kwetu. Siku zimebaki ngapi? 114. Tia bidii mwenzangu.